Hey y'all, it's me, Diamond So Sexy here with another reaction video. Today we're going to be reacting to episode 3 of the Diva Talk Podcast, and I have my friends with me. We have...
What up, y'all? It's your boy, Corry.
Hey, and...
Oh, dog, what's happening?
Alright, so let's get into it, y'all.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl.
How did it already start? Oh, shoot. Right, I'm confused though, because where is it playing from? It's not playing from there. Anyway, how's y'all day going since I'm trying to figure this out?
Seems like it's been a wonderful day to be. The sun was out.
There it is.
Minus whatever drama was in the air from the eclipse.
Right.
I blame everything on the eclipse. So
It is.
Don't judge my life. It's been strange.
Well, shoot. Okay, well, how long is that gonna last for? Because
That's a great question.
I thought it was just a day to stay in the house. I think I probably should have stayed in the house for 3 days. So I still got 2 more days to go. 'Cause I don't know.
It is.
I don't know. Did y'all enjoy the eclipse if y'all watched it?
I didn't see microwave like on YouTube. I did not see it. I did not. It wasn't eclipsing for me.
It wasn't. There it is. Eclipsing, y'all. Eclipsing.
Oh, actually, it did eclipse. You didn't get to see shit.
Didn't get to see shit, right? But the effects of the eclipse seem to be front and center. All right,
There it is.
see, that's like a mile away.
Oh, you saw it get dark and then get light?
I was trying to shine my light.
Hey.
All the drama in the world, ain't it?
Okay. Because I'm like, wait, what?
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, y'all. I got it for you. Here we go.
We back. That was on hot eclipse.
Oh,
Yo, that's the eclipse.
I can't right now. It's just too much
That
happening.
is hilarious.
It's way too much happening. That was crazy. I don't know what just happened.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Kelda Music here on Diva Talk tonight, and I'm here with my co-host, the most lovely Diamond So Sexy.
Hey y'all, how you doing?
We good. How are you?
I'm always good.
Oh my gosh, Diamond. Shout out to B Nichol. She couldn't make it today, but we love you, sweetie. She will be back. But guess what? We always bring the finest, hottest guests for you guys. Diamond, Miss So Sexy, tell us who we got today coming up.
Oh man. So today we got Jireh Bey.
Uh-huh.
If you didn't know, now you know. A local from all the way from Chicago, but he's local now. I'm not gonna tell you who he is because he's gonna tell you himself. And then we also have Kelda, you tell us who else we have on your side.
And next, or I'm sorry, on our side, we also have Sherrie. I call her Sherrie so pretty, you know what I'm saying? And she's going to tell us more about who she is and what she does, especially for the community, so for the Black community. So we'll get into all of that, but we just wanted to say hello to you guys. And yeah, let's get it. Diva Talk, baby. What's up, y'all? It's your girl Kelda Music, aka Diva, and we are back here on Diva Talk Podcast with my co-star, co-host, Diamond So Sexy. Yeah. So, as promised, we always bring the finest guests on the show who not only do they come on the show just for the publicity, right? But they come on the show to educate our audience and to share informative information that our audience might be unaware of, right? So with that being said, Diamond, won't you hand it off to our first guest?
So we have Jireh Bey from Chicago.
Hey!
He's going to tell us all about himself and what he brings to the Bay.
Well, as you just said, my name is Jireh Bey. I'm a fashion designer. As you can see, this is my clothing. It's Fadachi Fashion, meaning I am a creator for the Shy. I have an artist as well. I manage an artist named iMac Fadachi. I also own a label called Jireh, after my name, Jireh Bey. I'm with Empire. I have a distribution deal with them. Also, I am the owner and creator of Hip Hop on the Pull Up, which is all elements of hip hop. I do a live art show, a fashion show, a b-boy contest, and a DJ battle. And I top it off with a headliner. Last year was Stunner Man 02. This year is Fab.
Nice.
Hey. That is awesome. And yes, I remember we were at the event at the Continental. Yes, I was co-hosting that time. Well, a little bit,
You
but
were the host.
a little bit.
You were the host.
And right next to me, to my right, we have Sherrie Africa. Africa Sherrie. Hey, sweetheart, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you do, your background?
Oakland, California, born and raised. Community activist for roughly 15 years. The different things have kind of like pushed me towards that. With the Oscar Grant Committee, I have affiliations with Moms for Housing, Black Panther Commemoration Committee, rest in peace, Melvin Dixon. All of Us or None, which is a prison support program as well, organization. And some other groups too that I'm affiliated with, and just also grassroots. And basically like I just want to see my people thrive and prosper in the future. So that's it.
That's good.
That's amazing. We need more like you.
Thank you.
No, that's great. Well, you guys, thank you so much for being on the show today. As you know, we cover all kinds of topics, current events, everything. So, nothing to make people feel uncomfortable, but your opinion is your opinion, right? And we stand on our opinion, our own opinion. So with that being said, one specific topic that we wanted to get into, because we know at one point there was the Me Too movement, which is still current, right? So, Jireh, from your perspective, all of the allegations that are going on right now about the one and only Diddy, Puff Daddy, how do you take that in, being an entertainment mogul yourself and having to work with women and sometimes even younger women? Have you been, have you had that experience before where women try to, accuse you of certain things?
I say that's a slippery slope. Nah, I haven't never been accused of none of that type of stuff, but it is kind of rough, because being in the industry doing fashion, shout out to my sister Danielle Monique.
Shout out to Danielle.
The dream team.
I try to basically I try to basically let her do a lot of the stuff so you with dealing with the women, so I can't be put in those situations. Do I know a lot of the women artists? Yeah, I know a lot of them, and I sometimes I work with them because I also do photography. So I like to take pictures and do that type of stuff. But to make a long story short, I say don't put yourself in a situation. If you see one, because we drink when we go out, you celebrate, you do those type of things. I say, as a man, don't put yourself in certain situations, well as a woman, because putting yourself in certain situations, we have something called discernment, and with discernment, I don't care who you are, you can feel when something ain't right or something ain't go. For me, my gut ain't never lied to me, and if your gut don't lie to you, then you go with that feeling. But at the same time, if you older than a woman, then you should be trying to lead the youth or tell them something that's positive and try to keep them out of that aspect. But women these days. Women, not blaming on women at all, but men as well.
Yeah.
We in an era of they use sexuality in the industry. So men think they gotta look a certain way, women think they got a certain way, and they use that. They put that in our community. So not just women, period, but mainly black women think they should have a certain way. They have to use sex to get them over. You feel me? So it's definitely a lot of people that can take advantage of it. So I say just be aware of your surroundings and FLO. Focus, listen, and observe to what's going on. Right? Flow too. That's a song coming out.
All right. Okay. And how about you, Sherrie? Considering you're not really in a male-dominated industry, but being a Black Panther and being at some of these protests and rallies and even community events, and I've been to a couple, and sometimes it is more males than females. Have you ever been put in a situation where you almost had to tell somebody, "Hey, look, back up"? You know what I mean? This is business. We're all supposed to be family.
Well, I'm a Panther Cubs because I'm not 45 plus years old.
Okay.
And
There goes my ignorance.
No, you good. That's
I'm from San Jose, so you know that goes.
No, I just
I didn't know that,
just
so we
said
learned.
that just now.
Teaching
Like,
us all.
but you all good. As far it is a lot of men as far as community activists. There's also a lot of liars in that like field, I guess you would say. A lot of like false accusations, if you will. And it be receipts. It don't just be, you just go off somebody's word on both spectrums. Is the receipts be revealed. As far as me, most of my issues came during childhood. That's another story. But as far as like the Me Too movement is kind of like, like he said, a slippery slope, because there's a lot of falsehoods and then there's a lot of true, because there are a lot of monsters, and we've seen those, unfortunately. So also, I don't know if this is adding to what he said, where it's like, yes, I have seen a couple of instances where it would be a young man and it'd be older men being kind of like, dang, I can't find the word.
Just a little flirtatious.
Yeah, like overly, like doing too much to younger men who are vulnerable or whatever. And I've seen that with some people, with men on men. I'm not saying it like that, but that's just what I've seen. Like,
Wait.
I feel you, but
Wait.
I haven't heard that in a minute.
Wait.
I haven't heard
What? Wait. What the fuck is a camelback?
I haven't heard that. Button buns.
It's like Sally the camel got two humps.
Right.
Okay. I'm like, what?
Right.
What?
That's what I said. I haven't heard that in a minute. I'm gonna have to say the Sally Camel first.
Well,
I'm saying I've heard it before. I just haven't heard it in a minute.
y'all seen Sherrie so pretty. Y'all know what she look like. I'm talking to the people out there.
It look like she's sitting on it. It's sitting on the chair.
Hey, it's like a.
And women, older women and young men. I heard so many stories about that too. Like men under damn near under high school age with women my age. So I don't know.
So
That's crazy.
so sexy. This goes on in every industry. It's safe
Clearly,
to say, yeah, right?
Clearly,
Like,
because there's no hidden. Nope, there's nowhere safe. Looks like it.
right. Like it's not just the entertainment industry. It's
It's not just women either.
and it's not just women.
I think it, like I said, it's about your discernment. If you go with your gut ain't never lied. It ain't gonna lie to you. If you feel something ain't right, then it ain't right, most likely. And don't be scared to be boisterous. You know, speak your truth. So if somebody is doing something and you don't think it, ask questions. Where we going? What, bro? What's up with you? Feel me? That, hey fam, don't do this. You feel me? Like nah. And I say the Me Too movement under the act of that. It seems like once one allegation gets out, if he did it for real or they did or she did it for real, it ain't gonna take long for now everybody got the courage. Hey, yeah, he did this to me. Hey, he did this with me. Or she did this to me. But we in a woman world right now. This is a woman's world. So like 9 times out of 10, if a woman then said you didn't did something, it's a lot of times that it's gonna play out in a bad situation for you. You feel me? As being a male, I done seen it where I had a partner where him and the female were drinking, you know, and him and her drinking, and they did whatever they did. She woke up the next day and said that she wasn't with it, but clearly she was because they were drinking. But it's a rule.
Hold on. Why do you think it's his own personal story and not a real partner?
Because he said they were drinking twice in a row. That to me is a sign that you're trying to think of how to carry on the story and not implicate yourself as being the person. You could have just said, well, I drank it and started to wow. It's a short story. It's not even about you. Not short, but it's not about you. So if it's a true story, it's easy to just let the shit flow. All right. But it could be about his friend trying to think tonight and say his friend and then I believe this is his story.
That if whoever says they not with it, if they was drinking together, then hey, you the one at fault.
Right, like, and I was wondering, how does that work when, okay, both people are intoxicated and a woman, well, the man thinks that the woman's giving her consent because she is saying yeah or, you know, showing the flirtatiousness back, but really she's just drunk off her feet. So how does that like work? Like, how does that work in court? What would the judge say? So say all these girls right now that are accusing Diddy of doing the most.
It's just not women though with Diddy. It's me. It's little boys. It's men too. Like Diddy, hey, that like I said.
Does that make the case more believable since men are involved now?
Yeah, and it's younger men too.
I'm minding my business. You see me?
Hey, I wasn't there. I wasn't there. So, hey, but
I think what makes it more believable is that after allegedly Cassie had entered, the young man that you're talking about had entered his name into her case. He came out with his case for the second time because he had already sued Diddy before. And he came out with his case again. And now that he's came out with the case, all these other like industry folks is coming out with all these different stories that they were, before, back when this stuff actually happened, they were being shut down and shut up and, threatened and all this good stuff. So it's like, dang. So like, does Diddy not have the power anymore, and that's why y'all are able to come out and start talking? Or because he paid Cassie off, y'all feel like I can get paid too?
So he did what?
I'm saying I think it was a ploy for Diddy to stash some money away, right? Him and Cassie probably real close. The allegations coming out, whatever, he beat it to the punch. Cassie is the one who makes the first allegation. He cashes her out.
So you think this is chess, not checkers?
Exactly. Because she's been with him all the years. That's probably the closest person to you.
So even though she's married with a baby or whatever,
maybe something else, y'all keep 5 for yourselves. Just put this 25 to the side for me. I might need my kid, whatever. Instead of he about to lose everything from what it looked like. Kids gonna get stripped of shit too. That the kids, that house in LA was in the kid's name. One of the kids' name. I don't know which one it was, but you know what I mean. Little plays like, I don't know.
Well, no, if that's what it was, then yeah. That's crazy.
But 50 been trolling him for a minute. It's a story that 50 Cent still, Curtis Jackson says that he when he was first coming up, he called him and say, "Hey, let me take you shopping." Like, take me shopping, bro. Like, what? Like, yeah, I'm gonna pay for it. I'm gonna woo. He like, man, that just didn't seem right to him. So again, it goes with your discernment. Some people think the youth. I think they catch them when they're young. They more vulnerable. They wanna blow up. They want the fame and to be an artist so bad that they got a couch. They got a casting couch. And hey, they get manipulated. You feel me? Instead of saying like the Osiris dude, he's telling you right now, like, what's his name? Osiris, the young dude, something OG Osiris or YG Osiris or something. The young dude, he like, this ain't what I wanted. I see that this music ain't what it is. I ain't happy. It's a lot of stuff that I had that come with this. So it's your discernment, man. And I'm not just, it's just that it's Diddy's time, but it's a lot of people that they ain't said nothing about, and they just think it's cool.
Right.
Like the story of Russell Simmons, Shorty was 17, but they never speak on that. It's a lot of stuff.
Well, they're not gonna speak on it because she was 17, and in the state of the United States, 17 is an adult, 16 is consent, and then it depends on the court or the state.
Or the
litigation and the parents to make it be a thing.
True.
So, and at that point, she was already a model. Her mom had already signed away her rights, so she can go do all her modeling stuff in Paris and Milan. So that's probably more so the reason why they didn't talk much about that case. This case, this is a young lady, and in a lot of other cases, these are.
And I know that because I'm a fan, and I read both her memoirs. Okay, bitch.
Young ladies who did not get their rights signed away from their parents, and they're being groomed to make it feel like it's okay to have all these things that's going on with them. Okay, and it's not okay.
True.
It's not okay. Like, and they don't have to be young either, because R. Kelly, some of them girls weren't young.
But that's I'm from Chicago. So
is my mama.
So I'm not saying what he did was right, but then you got to look at the parents as well, because he didn't go pick them up.
Oh no.
What about all the people that was with him?
Oh yeah.
What about the people that was with him? The parents sending them to him.
Yeah. That's
now,
the point.
Like, but when it's the Me Too movement, one person sued, now all the women like leaving R. Kelly or whatever the stuff was called. Like, I think everybody should have been accused in that. The road manager for letting him get on the bus. The parent should have been, but he just took all the brunt of it because he was the person that, you know. I don't know. I say, if it don't feel right to you, you know if a woman is really coming on to you if she drunk. If she drunk, she too drunk, and she can't stand up and you taking her off, buddy, you bogus. You wrong as hell. And if a female is doing that to a dude, she wrong as hell. Because you know what's going on.
Okay, wait, time out. Story time. Story time. I like story time and confession time. So I like to have alcohol when I'm out. And sometimes my body don't know when to stop. My mind might say stop. My body don't know how to stop.
Okay.
I'll be fine. Clear-headed. Walking perfectly fine. Having perfect conversation. And not remember shit the next morning. It does. But my point is, what he said is, if you know if a girl's, not stumbling, and like, you're supposed to know these signs. But there's like a good 1% out of 5. I'm just giving it a small chance because I tend to be part of the small chance of people. Mm-hmm. So there might be a person who looks completely sane enough to give you the consent. Right. Who may even be like telling you to do it. Mm-hmm. May even be saying, do it to me. What did you say I was saying? Hey. If you follow the words of the woman who's completely inebriated but looks fine, right, you might have a problem. Because when she wakes up, right, and she's like, wait a minute, exactly, what happened? And you're like, oh yeah, we had a wild night. And she's like, no, we didn't. No, what you mean? And he's like, yeah, we did. You blah 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 blah.
So you took advantage of me, basically, right?
No.
Oh, because she didn't remember though.
No, did you hear what the word she said? She said, come and fuck me with all these other things, right?
But time, you missed it.
You're right. The discernment of what he said is the discernment, man. But you opened up a whole other type of invitation.
But I didn't, because when I wake up in the morning, unless only way if that's gonna hold up in court is if you have that video.
Right. And I'm sure if you have,
because if I wake up in the morning and say I don't remember none of that,
exactly. Oh, that's what I'm saying.
And I feel violated, then it's a problem.
Right. So therefore, it's like if the female told you y'all too pissy drunk leaving the club, and she said, "Okay, let's go to the crib one time." Okay, we're going to the crib, but we're out of our minds. We know we're there, but we're out of our minds. So therefore, the next day,
is it two people out of their minds? Is he? Give me the breakdown.
Okay,
y'all both out of your minds. You got that shit is.
No,
like you say, you still
no. If it's my story time, no. Both of us was not out of our mind.
Okay. So one is out of their mind, but one is sane. So therefore, the next morning, once you guys wake up, you looking at him like, okay, what are you doing here? He like, okay.
The situation, even though I feel like that's a fucking fucked up ass situation to be in, bro. Like you said.
But who? That's what I'm saying. Who knows?
Video of it.
Well, fuck the video, but like, who? That's the point. Is yes, what he's saying is. Yeah, but not even just the discernment. It's more so just along the lines of we all at the club, we all drinking, like he said in his initial point of him talking about it. Like we all drinking, so you just gotta have that idea in your mind, like okay, she might be too drunk to even say that this is okay, even though she may be all up on me, kissing on me.
That's what I don't get. Oh, and then the next morning, okay, we laid up, and you looking at me like, okay, what are you doing here?
Behind this fucking situation.
That's where the lockup comes in at.
That's hella fucked up, but it's like he said, it's discernment. You gotta be able to. Hey, she too drunk. I'm cool. I'm gonna dodge this bullet. But it's bound to happen.
But you missed it though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You missed the point that I was trying to make. Because his point was that you were able to see it. You're able to notice the shit that she's drunk. You can see this. I'm saying to you, you're not gonna notice the shit that I'm drunk until I get home, sleep. I'm regular, standing up, talking, regular, having full blown conversation. Live in studio? Live in studio? Say it the way you're trying to say it. Live in studio or live at home?
No, when I say live in studio, I'm saying it like you be blacked out, but you be here, you be alive. Your body, you talking, you rolling the roof.
But that's my point.
You're not there at all.
That's what I'm saying. That's my point. But I'm walking around normal. There's no stumbling. There's no like hella weird ass shit outside of the fact that when I be in and out of the coming in and out, I start talking hella weird. But then
I love it. It's a laugh of the party for me.
It's like what's that movie where she was like throwing up and it was like, but that's my point where you guys have to be careful. That was the point that I was trying to make. I don't know if I said it on here, if I'm gonna say it next or whatever, but that was the point that I was trying to make in case I didn't make it on the show. Was that, you know, there are people out there that don't show signs of certain shit. Like you should probably just only fuck your girlfriend.
It is.
And if you don't have one of those, you should get you a side piece, 1-800-999.
That is for you. That is willing to do that.
You know
what I'm saying?
You know,
some, chick in the club and everything like that. You can have a good time. Then that's no.
Yeah.
No.
But when we talking about Diddy, though, it's a whole different situation because he was drugging the bitches. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Definitely, yeah.
All of the above.
No.
It's all of the above.
No, I'm saying
It is all of the above because there was certain instances where somebody said that he offered her a drink, and then she was passed out. She woke up the next morning and laid out with her panties off. So it was like, what the fuck? Well, maybe that's even more of the reason why he had the video cameras all over the place.
Put in jail. It's tough because you got to see, like I said, the same thing.
What do you have to see?
You got to know people's track record with that type of shit.
Like, what do you mean?
Like, if you are someone who does that, that's what you do.
That does what?
Like, you just stated that you have a capability blacked out on Earth. You're here, but you are in outer space, right? But you have the capability to move around. Somebody like that, more than likely have a track record if they have done this more than once. Like, okay, I woke up at this one new house, boom, we fuck.
Don't happen once.
I'm at this next house.
Hell no, don't happen once.
Yeah, that's that shit. That type of shit don't just happen one time when you have that capability. That's just what I'm saying.
Well, no.
It did only happen once. Great, because that's, but you got to be careful with how much you drinking if that's the case. And I'm not
for me, in my story time, like I said, you better go get you a girlfriend. I'm not nobody's girlfriend, but there's a mutual partner here that I'm just a mutual thing. So, I mean, I feel like in my brain, before I was inebriated, I had saw him and then I was left to be with him. So it's like, okay, well, who knows after like 3 more shots and then me saying I wanted more shots and then I got more shots. I just know I woke up on time for work. Back to the show, since we just argued some stuff. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to share this podcast, or I don't really know if it's with this reaction video. Don't forget to share my channel because I'm just doing a lot of stuff. I got some travels coming up. About to get some travel vlogs. My birthday coming up, April 20th. Do not forget to send me something sweet. Okay. Cash App is Queen Paradise. That's $QUEENPARADISE. Queen Paradise. Send me something sweet. Okay, so let's get back into it.
No, if he can't focus and be on point is wrong.
Y'all better not be taking that dick.
For real. If she can't walk, what? And she's like, yeah, we were touching you, and she's slobbing on you, and she can't stand up, but she's saying, yeah, bro, that is not a go. That's not a consent.
Right,
That's not a consent. That's not a consent.
Not a consent.
Not a consent. You want her to say, hey, you want her
to hop on your stuff.
Yeah.
No, you really want her to say it.
Yeah.
You want her to say, I want to do this with you.
Yeah.
Or yes, let's do this. Or come
make the
on,
initial move.
You got something to say, Miss So Pretty?
Y'all just also reminded me, like when you asked me what I seen, what I observed from a bird's eye view also is not just with like the essay and the grooming of that, but also grooming of like putting drugs on young people. They, they don't know the long-term effects of addiction, like in the industry and in the regular world, in the movement, like, and today, I can't say their name, but I just seen somebody that I thought had it together. They did not have it together, and they was in the kind of, I don't want to say necessarily in the movement, but like in a conscious community. And I'm like, dang, he lost, like, so, and I remember him when he was younger, so I don't think that some of the people knew what kind of drugs was being put on them or shared with them. And I know in the industry, that's heavy, like, where they be 15, like, oh, you got talent to sing or rap, and try this. And then now they still doing their music or their art, but they losing their whole, like,
It's like to the point where they depend on it.
Yeah. And then they deteriorate over time, and then they either off them because of the drug use, or they mask it, like what we was talking about earlier with and it's now they can't even pass they stuff down to their family because they supposedly OD'd or something, So.
Yeah. Damn, kind of like wasn't DMX given when he was, I don't know how old he was, but at a real young age he was given drugs, and that's how he became hooked on it, and it was just really all a matter of time until his body just gave up and said, we're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is crazy, man. Well, speaking of which, how, we are talking about, women giving consent. Does the same go for men? Do you have to have a men's consent? And if you don't, can you get in trouble for that?
Now, I think you do. I think you do. It's
because I heard of women, just in the industry we're in, entertainment industry, I've heard of women even taking the man's condom with the jizz in it and taking that to the doctor and having that squirted up.
To the doctor?
Yeah.
Wow.
I thought it's still alive.
I thought it was turkey based.
Or I don't know.
Based.
She must be smart if she did it. I don't know.
She had
She
it.
froze it.
I don't know what she did, but she injected and she got pregnant. But I think whoever the person was who she did it by said probably gave her some hush up money, some shut up money. But I've heard more than several times that's happened.
I think that mostly, if it's a man, it should be looked at the same way. But men, certain men, it depends on the man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna say that because just like a woman can manipulate and be the boss. It's because women are here in charge now. It's a lot of women that's in charge. Salute to the women that's are, especially the black women. That, hey, if you don't do this is your job. Hey, you can ride out. And so, just like men do it, women do it too.
So let me ask this. Is it wrong if a woman hits a man first and a man hits her back, is he in the wrong?
Like physically?
Yes. Physically.
He's wrong. He's wrong for hitting her in any fucking, sorry.
Yes, sir.
He is wrong regardless of who hit who first.
I don't think men should fight. I don't think men should fight women, but it depends on what she hit them with. Cause I'm not. Look, if she hit you in the head with a chair or something, I might have to.
Hot grits.
So I'm on her head. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm just one of them. I'm not gonna. Now if a woman just hit you and just boom,
I mean,
boom,
there's a reason.
it's a different. But I'm saying
Nah, it didn't just
at
come out of nowhere.
at no point in time should nobody be touched by the other person. If we talking and we're adults, you shouldn't be touched. If you don't want to be hit, then you shouldn't hit the other person. So, because a woman can hit you with her fist and hit you in the temple and kill you. You feel me? You could get hit one time and die. You feel me? Just because you're a man don't mean you strong. You feel me? But you do have to be strong mentally, because women do just women talk, and that's what they do.
Okay.
Go ahead, talk, Sherrie.
So, dang, it's like two things. Okay. So, yeah, men are naturally stronger than women 90% of the time. So it just depends, like he said. Like, it could be like, oh, I can't believe you did that. Punch. And it's like, all you got to do is just move. And then, like, I was observing these women, like, last month. And they were trying to act like dudes, not to say it like that. And it was a boxing machine. And then the dudes was doing their turns and the women was doing their turns. But some of the women was trying to act like dudes. I don't know if that's the right language I should be using or whatever. But they was like trying to act like, from my opinion, they were trying to act like dudes. And their scores was lower than the men's, like naturally. They still was getting some high scores, but they was like lower. And it's like, why are y'all acting like, I don't know who they was trying to intimidate or whatever. But I'm just like, why y'all acting like that? Like, you're not a dude. So I had, because it was like a situation, a minor situation, but it's just, so it's like it's women, and it don't matter the size of the women. Like, I have 4 sisters, and I had went on live and I had to say, I had went on a little rant about it. I have 4 sisters. I had never got KO'd by, my sisters all sizes. I never got KO'd by them. But I had to fight for my life, not to sound like Color Purple or nothing, with a man, with men, and it's different. Even the women that's bigger, that's nothing but fluff. No offense, my fluff. It's not muscle. It's softness. So, of course, you can probably put some runner weight and push a man down or something, or whatever. Anybody can hurt anybody, karate, all that. You can knock anybody out, but as far as in general, no, men shouldn't hit women. But like he said, if they are like coming at you with a knife or hitting you with an object, you do, because some men have died from women with weapons. I went to community college with a couple of people that was killed by, like, one lady stabbed her boyfriend 97 times. And he worked for the cooking department.
Damn.
And so it just depends. So you do got to defend yourself against that as a man from that. But if it's just like some little emotional stuff where it's like y'all just need to sit down until I calm down, then that's different. But yeah, it's a case by case thing, I guess. I didn't mean to carry on, but that's it.
Yes, no. Yeah. Well, thank you guys so much for this deep conversation. And with that being said, we'll be right back because we got to take a little brizzy egg. Diva Talk Podcast. Your girl Kelda Music here. Diamond So Sexy. Jireh Bey. Sherrie Africa. We'll be right back with some more topics that we got to cover and get everybody's opinion on.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, y'all. And going on over to Kelda Music's page and go subscribe to her too, because she's gonna drop the full episodes, okay, without the commercials. And you can get the whole podcast over there on her channel, where you can see season 1 and the show when it was on TV. Well, it's on TV again, but now it's a podcast that's on TV. But she had a show first that was on TV. Okay. And she also has a radio show right now. So check that out too.
Bring your honey to a hot tub. Bring your honey to a hot tub. Bring your honey to a hot tub.
My name is Marcus Jenkins. I'm a lineman here in Oakland, day in, day out. A large part of what we do is about providing reliable power to our customers. PG&E is dedicated to the community. I love working here because this is my home. Oakland is my home. This is where I'm raising my children. So it's important to me to make sure my family and friends have the power and energy that we provide. This is very personal to me. It makes me work a lot harder knowing that this is my community.
Together, we're building a better California.
The world can be yours. Our goal at OtterPro Consultants is to provide effective solutions designed to boost your business for the global market. It doesn't matter how large or small your company is. Let us tailor a quality system to fit your business needs to assure your company has a competitive edge in the global market. With our 100% success rate, we guarantee we can make it happen for you.
Bring your honey to a hot tub. Bring your honey to a hot tub. Bring your honey to a hot tub.
Welcome back to Diva Talk Podcast. I'm your girl Kelda Music, aka Diva. You know what I'm saying? And got my beautiful co-host Diamond So Sexy. Hey, look, we be having hella people on this show. You know what I'm saying? We don't care. We pull a last minute impromptu. It don't matter. But I also want to introduce my girl. She is a popular actress, and she's coming out with her own podcast, TV show, Miss Sabrina J.
What's up, Kel?
Sabrina, tell everybody briefly your background, everything that you do, how multi-talented you are.
My background is everything you could think of. Yes, I am a artist, I'm a filmmaker, I'm an actress, I am a dancer, singer, all of it. I just do it all. I'm like, my whole thing is just art. So yeah, and I do have a TV show that's coming out soon. So check the details. I'll give you the details before the end of the show. So yes.
Hey.
And let me just say, Sabrina, like, you are amazing. You are inspirational.
Thank you.
Like, for
So are you.
all the time that I've known you, it's like, it's truly a sisterhood, you know?
We go way back.
Way back.
Way back. We were like
19,
20.
20.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was so, yes. No, and I never regret that moment. Thank you for having me in your presence, and thank you for being in mine.
No, thank you for pulling up on me, because I was like, Mom, there's a celebrity outside. She's outside.
Rude.
She wants me to be her dancer, and I'm just like, oh my gosh.
Lord.
First celebrity I've ever met. Kelda. No, for real. First celebrity I've ever met.
I love it. I love it. Oh,
and I was starstruck. I was.
Love it, Sabrina. Mwah. So, we want to get into our next topic here. And I believe Miss So Sexy would like to introduce the topic, girl code, guy code, and say a few words.
You just did it. So our next topic is girl code and guy code. And I would like to hear from you guys and girls on stage or even off the stage in the comments, because this time I didn't say anything about YouTube. If you are watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so that way you know when our videos drop. They do drop weekly. Don't miss out.
And on Apple.
Oh, and Apple streaming.
All platforms.
All podcast streaming. So, how do you feel about girl code, guy code? Do you know what it is? Do you know, like, what that means? Do you have friends that like live by it? Do you not live by it? You know, like let's get into it. Who wants to start? A guy wants to start, a girl wants to start.
Hey, I started off, look. I'm gonna keep it 1 million.
Look, push the card back.
Look, I'm gonna keep it a million. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Yeah.
It's definitely a guy and a girl code. We all know this. We know this. So I done seen it in some instance where you get in, just say y'all going out somewhere.
Okay.
And
Wait, who is y'all?
the people, just say we all went out.
Okay.
Just say we all went out. Give an example.
Okay.
We all went out. Now we going out, and then say I'm the only guy, and
Okay.
and the situation happens where one of y'all do something that's not right, and then I say something, and y'all
Let's do something that's not
like,
right.
I'm just say y'all say something to me that I feel is disrespectful. Just say y'all say
Okay.
one of y'all say something to me that's disrespectful.
Okay.
And then I get upset, and then y'all instead of saying, "Oh, girl, you was wrong," you know, y'all go like, "Well, you as a man, you should have just walked away." Like what part of that? As a man, I should have just walked away. Why it's not cool for me to say I was disrespected, or I know sometimes as men we could yell like and take it a little farther, but why it's not cool for me to say, "Hey, I ain't like the way you talk to me," and y'all agree and put her and make her take accountability, because that's what we lack. The guy and the girl code comes when the man or the female don't take accountability, and the guys or the women roll with the girl, or the guy rolls with the guys. You feel me? Instead of making the other people take accountability. That's really, I think, guy and girl code all falls on accountability. Because at the end of the day,
Who's accountability?
the person that made that was the foul. The foul was on. Whoever did the party foul.
That's right. Wrong
You
is
feel me?
wrong.
And that's what happens. Lack for a better word, nobody wants to take accountability. And instead of taking accountability, the sex that did it, the same sex rolls with them.
So what you're saying is,
Do y'all understand what he's saying?
I understand.
Do you understand what he's saying?
I understand what you're saying to a certain extent. It's like to the fellas out there, we're supposed to be known as we're supposed to be known as strong and supposed to be masculine like that. So therefore, we shouldn't take things seriously. It's like if you female get at a man disrespectfully, she not expecting him to get up all up in his feelings. Like, okay, you just got at me disrespectfully. Wham. She expecting him to just brush that off. But as far as what he's saying, as far as accountability, if we push out our feelings like that and actually speak up and say, okay, yeah, that was a little disrespectful and everything like that. Most females would take that as okay, I feel you. Majority would be like, yeah, you're getting your feelings. You're acting like a girl right now. I didn't even, it ain't that deep. So in a way, I gotta hear some more shit. But in a way, I feel him, but I gotta hear more.
Let me break down what he was actually saying. So what he was saying, it was a sense of when like girls go with their girls and she did something wrong, instead of making homegirls, the girl who was wrong, be like, nah, bitch, that wasn't cool. You don't do a nigga like that. Just want the girls roll with her, whether she right or wrong, But that's how girl code kind of work. Their friends, they don't say the girl cheat with another nigga. She not finna tell the boyfriend, or she's not supposed to tell the girl boyfriend, oh yeah, my homegirl cheated, or make her take accountability for cheating and shit. That's not what they do. They roll with the homegirl, right or wrong.
Oh, okay.
That's why how he feels.
I would have rather him said that because I was, fuck. Y'all see what I did? I was so far and I hit the wrong button. Okay, so we're gonna take it back a little bit.
Sex rolls with it.
So what you're saying is that the girl code or guy code only is activated once somebody is not taking accountability for something?
Yeah, that's when the code comes. So say like the dude stayed out all night, and didn't go home, and the girl be like, she called the guy, and she be like, hey Tony, is Mark with you? And Tony be like, I ain't seen them, but Mark right in the motherfucking car with him. Excuse my language. Mark in the car with him. You feel me? Or the dude at home, and he called, hey, call her sister. T, is Marsha there? And now Marsha then told her she was going to Jerry's house. But she take up for her and be like, no, I ain't seen Marsha. Marsha, or yeah, Marsha was just here. She stayed here tonight. She on her way home. That's whack. But it happens.
Okay, but which part was the accountability part? Because that's where I'm lost.
The accountability part is...
I feel like you told two different...
No, I just gave the scenario. I just gave two different scenarios. But I'm saying the part is when T took up for Marsha and when Terry took up for Mark, and they didn't tell on him. You feel me? And then when the dude came home, he stood on the or when the male or the female came home, they stood on the negativity and stayed with the I was right where I was, and literally hold it in and don't stand on it. We've all been victims of it.
Can someone give me a more layman's term definition of what it is? Please?
That wasn't layman to you?
Not for me. That's why I kept asking what's going on.
I mean, I get it. There is definitely girl codes and guy codes, but I like as I'm thinking about it, I believe in it's like more like just be real codes because I'm a woman and I got 4 brothers. So if my brother is dating a female and she calls me and want to know where my brother is no longer girl code. It's more like
family.
It's you got to activate certain codes at certain times. Like I know we cool and you think we cool or whatever, but I'm not going to tell you where my brother at because he with somebody else. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So girl code and guy codes that kick in when you need them to, but like it's more of like a human code, like a real code. Like it's just situational. You know what I mean? So
you agree? You agree with if you cool, if y'all cool, and the dude call and say, where Tamara at? And you be like, you know where Tamara at. Is you gonna be like, I don't know where Tamara at. Is that girl or guy, that's girl code?
It depends on what Tamara wants. Like, seriously.
See?
Like, for real. Like, it's just real, like, situation. But there is a girl code, though. Like, there's a girl code, like, if you're my friend and you date a guy, or you even say he's cute, he's off limits to me. So that's a girl code. You know what I mean? He's completely off. Even though he's never dated you already said he's cute, he's yours. Okay. No matter what. Even if he say you are not cute, he want me. And like, no, you said that first. He's yours. No. That's a girl code.
Okay.
To me. So there is a girl code. And there's a human code too. And I got to go by both of them. It's situational.
I respect that.
So what's your girl?
So Sherrie, how do you feel about that?
As far as, excuse me, what he was talking about, right is right and wrong is wrong. And then, yeah, a lot of, like we was talking about earlier, well, I don't know if we talked about this, but like even like say domestic violence or something, this is kind of serious, where that's probably a girl code, but it's also a safety code. Like, you know, cover for your homegirl, you do what you got to do, like not to be political, but even like the slave plantation. Oh, she ain't here, you know, run away because your life is in danger or other stuff. I can't give up too much game on this camera right now.
Right.
like when y'all in school and you know you really need that. Like this is the closest I'm gonna get to that one. You like now they have this thing where it's called mental health time, where you need to take a day off. So you might not say, oh, you know, you might say something to the boss or to the teacher why you ain't coming in because you need that day. And then somebody saw you, are they going to hate or are they going to stick to a people code, you know, a consideration code or understandable code? So it's and to me that ain't wrong because they don't own you, so you should have that time off. But that's another topic. But yeah, it's right is wrong is wrong in morals of God rather versus law, I guess.
Okay. So you don't stand by the girl code, guy code, bro code thing?
Not when it's wrong, because that could be your son, that could be your sister, brother, mother. Your dad still dating, that could be your dad if you a daddy's girl, you know what I'm saying? So
So can
right is right, wrong is wrong.
What you feel about it?
Well, not yet, because this is y'all supposed to be teaching me something, because clearly
I thought we were just discussing it.
we are, but see, you a guest, so you don't really understand the process. I'm trying to say it as calm and cool
That's girl code.
as possible.
That's definitely girl code.
So since you want to know, before I start asking more questions, in this year, and the year just started, I've had some interesting situations where people who I thought were like my best of friends, sister, cousins, you know what I'm saying, felt like I was going against girl code. And I was like, what? How? With who? You know that song. Anyway, so I just was like so puzzled, and I had a lot of like, I don't know, those of you who know, I suffer from anxiety and depression, and certain things really trigger me. And so when I got these little text messages, you know, I like had like killed my day in the morning. I was like, oh, my best friend? I did what? Excuse me. No. It's never been that serious. Girl code. Then girl code pops up in the conversation. It's like, what? So my background also is that I'm a tomboy, but I'm a feminine tomboy in a sense. I like to wear jeans though. But as of late, I've grown to have a lot of more female friends, and it's really only been like within the last 5 years that I've really hung out with these girls. So I've been hanging out with a lot of guys, right? So for me, the bro code is the thing. You know, it's hoes before bros, and you know, and all that stuff. I'm not gonna say too much. But anyway, so for me, when that came up, I was like, okay, well maybe because my intellect and my dialect and the way that I project myself is different than everybody else.
If you don't,
maybe I need to learn what the girl code, guy code thing is. Over. Because I hang out with all these guys and there's like a whole different mindset. Clearly. Y'all seen that. So there's a whole different mindset over there. So, you know, again, we just gonna cut the guy code, girl code topic over. And I'm just gonna apologize to all my friends and family members and whomever else felt like I was doing something out of bounds or out of pocket. When really, if you knew me, then you know that I'm just being me. And it has nothing to do with the dude. Because if I want to do, then I would have to do. I didn't ever want to do.
Right.
Didn't ever want to do. Didn't ever want to do. And if you know something that I don't know, sis, you probably should have said that first. But this is my apology to you. It's on TV, y'all. So you know it's real. Go ahead. What you guys say?
I say that, see, that was your example of...
Wait, the what?
The dog pee on the tree syndrome.
What is that?
You know how a dog pee on the tree and they get mad at other dogs if they try to pee on the tree.
Territorial.
Or they go back and they keep peeing on the tree, right? That's their tree. Right?
Oh, okay.
So once I do something with somebody, we flirt, we talk on the phone, you know, whatever.
You mind.
That was my thing. It's 6 billion people on the earth. There ain't no reason why nobody that I know should be talking to anybody that I fuck with fast on that time. Period, point blank. I don't know what it is.
Is that your thought, or is that the tree syndrome?
That's the tree syndrome. And I agree with the tree syndrome. And that's also with baby girl all the way to the right. I said, like, my sister had her. That's what it is.
Okay.
Shout outs to the tree syndrome, y'all.
Tree syndrome. Not everybody believes in it. Not everybody operate like that. But it's a dangerous game because, like I said, and then people don't be telling the truth about how they feel, though. Everybody tell the story about my partner, the big girl. Right? I seen a nigga get his heart broke. You feel me? But niggas, you know, don't say it. I fucked on baby girl. I had her cat. She gave me some head, whatever, sexual, or man, we talked on the phone. I just was really digging at it, right? You know what I mean? Like, I'm confused by it, but there's no reason why you should ever even look at even your partner's girls like that. You got partnership with your girls like that. You feel me? Like, you see somebody fucking with somebody, or they even talking for a minute longer than what you think. Like, hey, you know what y'all hitting the club for. You know what this scene that we going to what you was for. Like, man, that was my homie was on that. Like, I mean, you did, unless it wasn't really like that. But then people don't tell the truth. Like I said,
it wasn't really like what.
Like the homie was feeling the chick, you feel me? And then she said something.
But feeling her like what?
We all met at the little little bowling alley, the little playing spot.
Okay.
We all met at the same time, and then him and baby girl talked. She initiated the talk, whatever the case may be. And but I don't know what that conversation was. It was what it was. Baby girl approached me. She made me a little Mai Tai, put 5 motherfucking cherries in that.
Oh shit!
So you feel me? Like she was paying attention to what I was saying and shit. And then before we was about to leave, she made me another Mai Tai to go. Not a Mai Tai, Shirley Temple. Excuse me, Shirley Temple to go. She made the Shirley Temple to go. And she put some more cherries on it, and then she got that number at the same time. Bro, who was there, he ain't really my partner like that, but I know him. We come from the same situation. I got so many months, year, whatever, involved with you as a human being. Baby girl, come try to holler on the low, slip your number, whatever the case may be. You feel me? I take the drink. I say goodbye to her. I say, you take care. You feel me? I walk out with him. I show him the little number thing. I try to offer it to him. Some bro shit, I handed it to him. He was like, oh no, it's good. And then I threw that motherfucker in the trash right in front of him. Boom, we all mile back in the same vehicle. Get back over to the spot. The other homie tell me, yeah, bro was kind of tripping because of the situation with the girl. Like, it was rude. And I'm like, bro, I tried to hand you the line because I seen that you initiated something from the jump. You went over there and tried to holler at her. However your conversation went, I do not know. And then boom. Threw her number away. And in between that time, there was a few times he kept seeing her look at me, and she was just making eye contact. She was just doing staring at me. So she looked at me, and she come over a couple of times, and then she take me. She like, oh, you want another Shirley Temple? And she kept refilling it, like kind of quickly. She smiling, like joking when she come over. You know what I mean? And like I say, from her actions, I don't know what y'all conversation was. Now I got gauged off of us how I see rolling. You sitting right here. It ain't no issue. You crack a joke once or twice, a couple times when she come over, but you're not saying nothing. She really direct the conversation, interaction to me. So whatever. But I get it because, like I said, in one sense, I'm thinking about any girl he would have hollered at and talked to. If I really knew him and shit, and she came to holler. Boom, but do the same shit. I'm gonna do the same thing, you feel me? But if it's a girl that I seen him talk to and she walking around, and how bad I think she is, I'm not gonna fuck with her. Period. I'm not even gonna try to approach her. He ain't never got one of my homies ever got to worry about that. And if the girl approach me, it's never gonna go there. I never talk to none of your ex. I never talk to no female that you even talk to. Period. That's that.
It is, y'all.
No, that's not.
Yeah, that's that.
That's that for him.
Well, I'm saying
because based upon what you just said, I'm just curious to know. Like, I understand there's however many billions of people in the world, but if you're not traveling the world, and they're not traveling the world, and a lot of people aren't traveling the world. A lot of people are staying in their hometowns and their cities and doing regular shit. They're not moving away. A lot of people are not moving away. So my point with that is this. Out of all the people that live in your city or state, you just gonna subject yourself to missing out your own husband or your own wife because your friend may have had a conversation with the girl and might have gotten a number and might have all these things if the person is not their husband or something like that, to me, that's how you rate it. If y'all didn't get engaged and is married, then it's really up for games. It's like that's just crazy to me that the person would be like, oh, because I'm gonna let y'all listen to the next part. But
baby, because you ain't been affected, you ain't been the one that had that happen to you yet.
What happened to me yet?
You ain't been the person that had that situation happen to you, where it's a nigga that you fucked with.
Yes, I have.
And it didn't bother you at all.
You ready for story time again?
Hold on. No. I don't even need. I'm asking this question because I already know. I'm asking this question because I already know, and I remember how you react. So you telling me you didn't have no problem with that shit? Because if you play her about it the way
I am player about it.
Hold on. If you play her about it with the way that you feel it should be player about for you right now, what you saying?
Yeah.
It's up for grabs. It should have never been no issue with the homie.
But it was.
Never.
Let me tell you why.
You was married or engaged.
But let me tell you why.
No, I'm just saying.
No. You asking and you won't let me speak.
I'm gonna let you speak. I want to base it upon your rules and laws. And
you can base it on my rules and laws. That's what I was basing it on.
I'm saying, so the person you had got engaged to, for it to be an issue, you had got engaged or you got married to this person. You just said it shouldn't be no issue on your end while you out there doing your
no,
thing.
what you asked was, no but issue. I was being player about is what I said. Okay. I didn't say there was an issue. There was a complaint. No, I did not. No, I did not. I decided I wasn't gonna talk to her for a minute. She was on timeout because she knew she was foul. That was the girl. To me, that was girl code. Because of the situation upon what I had based upon what the dude that I had. No, we were not married or engaged, but the situation I had, we might as well have been. So if y'all want story time, close this. Shut the fuck up. I'm not talking to you. If you guys want story time, like and comment, and I'll bring it back for story time. Yes, because I'm talking and you like gonna tell me, we don't want story time. Like, come on now. I wasn't talking to you about story time.
That's real good. It's good.
What's real good is good.
It's good. Go ahead on with you.
Oh my gosh. So anyway, no, it wasn't. I was being real player about the situation, actually. Because I knew what was going to happen once I left the house. So then I waited for people to come finally say something to me. Then when she said something, I put everybody on timeout. There was no real disagreement or no argument between the two of us. There was no problem like how the story that I was talking about on the show. There was no problem like what was going on in the situation that happened on the show with two people who I was talking about. Now their feelings were hurt based upon some other shit that I still don't understand. Even after the show and people explaining to me the girl code, guy code, it still didn't make sense to me about the situations because for me, in which I didn't get to really go into it because again, I got irritated with dude. But for me, girl code and guy code is an understanding between two people. Maybe even the group of people. But it's more of an understanding that it's not a global fucking understanding. It's an understanding individually. And the understanding between me and this individual the story that you're bringing up, the understanding between me and this person is that I know that she's a fucking freak and that she would do a lot of shit. He is a fucking freak and he would do a lot of shit. I already knew these things. So I wasn't really tripping because when I left, I already knew it was going to happen. But the part that made it the girl code, guy code was the fact that I had already had the conversation with her, not prior to this moment, like as in like days or moments, but like way a long time ago about who this person was and about everything and or whatever. So for me, it was more so like, bitch, you was supposed to have just, after I had said once or twice, let's go. It was like, okay, y'all, see y'all later. And you left. Instead of being like, oh, well, this movie's on and it's getting good. Like, who gives a fuck about the movie? You play this at home. Right? So I'm not dumb. I'm not boo-boo the fool. And for me, like I said, it's the understanding between the two, which makes it the girl code, guy code, that makes it like a foul situation, or the activated, or however they would stand it on the show. In the situations that we're talking about, that even brought this topic up on the show, was some stuff that I had no idea that people were being super, super personable and like was like making things their own or whatever the fuck. I have no idea. And even at the same token, I was never trying to make, like I said on the show, if I wanted it, it would have been mine. I didn't. That wasn't the case whatsoever, like I said. So, like, it's just not the case. Like, those, to me, it was just two separate things. Like, me and these people didn't have the understanding or the sit down of, like, the boundaries of, like, who and what and where, and if I say this name and if I say this, it means that. And I don't have enough. I don't have it. I'm sorry.
Well, no, you also said that you have a code the way that you have a code. And my point was, maybe in that situation it hadn't happened to you before, but that situation, it was a feeling of emotion. So you understand in the same context with the girl code and guy code that they were saying in the first part, right?
Well, after you explained it, I understood what they were trying to say, but I didn't get it while I was on the show. That's why I kept asking. Like, I just was like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna say what I'm trying to say," because I don't know what y'all talking about. I didn't get it then, and I still didn't halfway get it until you broke it down. So, because at first I was like, "What?" And we still not even over with it. We're still another part unless he cut it out. But yeah, like, the girl code, guy code thing is like, to me, it's more an individual thing than like a global thing that you can go Google and look up, which is why if you looked it up, they give you some brief description, because I did that prior to the show. So that way I can say it on the show, but I didn't get a chance to say it either. It was a lot. I was prepared to give y'all a breakdown on where it began and all the shit, but I got irritated because it was like, it's like, but now that we was able to get some layman's term breakdowns, I appreciate it, because I'm sure a lot of y'all out there are going to be watching this and going to be like, oh, I'm glad I watched this reaction, because I totally would have been like, where is he going with this? Or where is she going with this? Or where are they going with this? Because the whole conversation is all over the place. So let's get back into it. Just get back into it.
A golden girl and guy.
I didn't even give an example, but yeah.
I listened. I heard what you were saying. You were saying like you hung with a lot of guys, so you was more the aspect of the guy code, bros before hoes type thing, and I was saying and just like guys sticking together and women sticking together.
Yeah,
and
that's the same thing.
Yeah, I know.
But for me, it wasn't, because I didn't have a lot of girlfriends.
I know.
So
that was just I was saying from my aspect what I think about guys. But that was a good way that you broke it down, because you do got a lot of women that hangs with a lot of guys. And I also think of it like this. No disrespect to women at all, but it's a lot of
remember, it's Women's Month, so
yeah, I know.
Yeah, be light.
Listen.
Hey. You on stage with all of us.
That's cool.
Girl code.
There you go.
Community.
Okay.
Oh, they got.
Okay.
I just want y'all to know that the people behind the camera talking about they got his back.
Hey, look,
3 against 4.
So I'm gonna say this, man. It be a lot of.
Take care.
Look,
I'm gonna go that way.
I think that it's a lot of. If women like equality,
yeah.
You feel me? They say they like equality, but sometimes they can be too. I ain't nothing wrong with being a strong woman, but what happened to the femininity? What happened to women be hecka masculine? It be a lot of masculine energy. Like,
no, and Fred, let me stop you there. Speaking of masculinity, like
energy,
yeah, like I am in a way kind of masculine, like I know I am.
No. I don't think you masculine.
Sabrina, what's my nickname?
Yeah.
Uncle Kim.
Oh, see, that's good. You feel me? Like, prime example.
You know why? Like sometimes I do feel like sitting.
You can be strong.
Chilling.
Yeah, she be sitting.
I'm a
Look,
tomboy.
got you
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now. I'll be like,
No, I ain't talking about like that. I'm talking about like, I love strong
Like they
women.
rough.
No.
Then
The
what you
way
talking
they
about?
talk to you. I'm talking about.
Are you talking about like Oprah, Omarosa?
No, I'm talking about
Strong-minded women
I'm talking
or
about- I like
strong?
strong-minded. I'm talking when they you saying something to a woman and she be like, nigga, like damn, shorty, I just said something. Don't look at me like that, you sucker.
That's rough to me.
that's very rough.
That's masculine, and it's and
Where you see them at?
that's in this. That's we surrounded by that all the time. I know y'all don't see that. Go to Frisco, go to Oakland, go to Chicago.
No, they are everywhere, but you gotta change the demographic.
No, I don't. I'm everywhere. I'm go everywhere.
Okay, never mind. He missing it.
No, I got what you're saying. I do. I get what you're saying.
But back to the thing was like girl code, guy code.
Yeah,
it's
guy-
situational. It's
Situational, and I think it's agreed upon individual groups and individual parties.
Yeah.
So, like you were saying, how if she's your brother, like have you saying if it's a group of us, you know, and like how I said, if it's my friend who I call my sister, da da da, and da da da, you know. It's situational, and I think that everybody should have individual conversations before they get upset about a certain situation. Everybody should place their boundaries ahead of time, before time. Like, for instance, I never knew that if somebody said that, oh, I like this dude or whatever, and you heard it, you heard it earshot that you can't
do that, no.
Like, what?
That was a goal to me. The dude, yeah, that's cold to me. That ain't
and again,
never
if that's
cold
the
to
case,
me.
somebody that told me that one.
Yeah, because if she ain't tell you that she was she ain't messing with you, bro, how you gonna just say I said it first? That's cooked. That's like a genie in a bottle type thing. It's like you see it over there and you like, it's mine. What's that? Uno.
Right.
Like a car.
Yeah. You do. You label it real quick.
But she did. So now we know that with Sabrina. And she say from all the way down the block,
I like him. You can't like him. You can't like him because I already said it first. I got first dibs on it. Got shotgun.
Yeah.
That's because
she put it out there in the universe.
He like, oh, you gonna break the girl code?
So who like Justin Jireh? So we get this out the way. And Mike. No, I'm just kidding.
That's mine. Even if it's not mine, that's mine. There's plenty of fish in the sea. Yes.
Stand by him.
You get what I'm saying? Though? Like, yeah, it's plenty of fish in the sea. You know what I mean? If I'm with my girl, she's like, oh shit, he's fine. I'm like, yeah, he is fine. He's yours, but I'm gonna see if he got some friends.
I look like him.
What about?
What if the friends look better and you didn't already call dibs? You get to retract your dibs.
I can call the dib on the phone. I like him and him. Stay on. I like all 5 of them.
You on the mic? Go.
All right, girl, because I'm flashbacking into 15 years ago.
Oh Lord.
Maybe longer than that.
Back in 1959.
She said that's the only time it was a problem with the girl code. She said now I don't deal with that.
It was girl code because they did too much. It was 2 girls actually, 2 different times.
Well, go ahead, Sherrie.
So say a dude is talking to you, right?
Okay.
And he talking to you like y'all walking, and he talking to you, and you just like okay, and then the girl jump. And be like, I think you're fine too, but he was talking to you, but she's saying that back to him.
Oh,
okay.
That's violating.
That's a different.
That's some.
That ain't your friend.
Was it your friend?
No,
right.
No, it was just a girl that was hanging with you.
But was y'all talking like y'all had been talking on the phone, or y'all just met and y'all was just having a conversation?
We just met. You talking about the guy?
Yeah, y'all just met at that moment.
We was out.
And y'all have a conversation. And she's like, damn, you is.
She jumped in the conversation.
But the important part is we trying to figure out if the girl was her friend or not. It low key does.
I mean, I don't know.
Because if she's not your friend, you never had these conversations about boundaries.
He do. She did.
Hello, that's what the point that I'm trying to make here about this girl code,
like
bro code. It's not a code until you talk about it.
They in rotation.
You gotta create the code first.
Like, yeah. If you came with the group, for sure.
Even if we not friends,
But you came with the group, for sure. Nope.
Disrespectful, bitch. I be knock your motherfucking
Yeah.
head off your shoulders. On
Yep.
principle, you can have a bitch. Nigga. I don't care about none of that shit. I don't even want her after you did that.
Right.
Weird ass shit, bro. I'm sorry, baby girl. You know, really digging me, but you feel me? But she gonna be like, I didn't like that nigga. No, I just you were sound up.
Sour milk.
Have a good night.
Damn.
Heart bill right before that.
Damn.
Unopened carton. I love that.
Damn.
Yo.
Now she's sour milk. Wait,
Good
she's
to
sour
bad
milk
seconds.
because of what? Wait, I missed that part.
Nigga went and did some shit like that to me. I wouldn't even want the bitch after a while. Me and him going, you do me, nigga, what? Hold on, who man is this?
Oh, you saying if you was walking down the street
Was talking to me,
and then a nigga
jumped
walk up
in,
like, yeah, you
hella
hella fine.
I'm off both. I'm cool off both of them immediately. Even if she said no, like, you feel me, she gonna have to do too much. That's not fair.
Initial partner?
Even if it's not my friend,
Okay, but what if it's
my
not?
friend ain't gonna do that.
But what if it's neither none of it? It's just some random nigga.
It's disrespectful. Nigga, what you on, big dog? I'm gonna see her reaction. As soon as she say nigga, get off me, anything. Nigga, what you on, big dog? I'm not gonna put up no battle behind no bitch that's not really digging me or not really. You know what I mean? But you got to be in pocket for me to even.
What's in
saying
pocket?
something like, nigga, bitch,
More than the first day.
on me, right? And the nigga jump on you. But you supposed to push the nigga up off, man. Nigga, what you doing, bro? Get off. Come on now. You supposed to. That type. If you dig that type of shit, even as a female or as a human being, if you dig the type of nigga that would jump in front of another nigga that you talking to, and be like, "Oh, you hella fine." That's nigga. What?
Well, it's not about digging. What's digging? Because it's not about digging.
That's some dirty ass way to be in general.
I don't even know what you think I'm saying. Because I'm trying to figure out why it has to come to all this fighting and shit. Like, why can't we just ignore him? Why can't you move? Why can't you be like, nah, my homie, this mine? And then you just walk around, push her around, and walk around because you talking to her. Like, why does it have to be all like, oh.
If the nigga jumped in your face and you walking with me and the nigga jumping this like how she just said it, I'm talking about how she just said it. She said it like the nigga jumped all on her. The female jumped on like, oh, you hella cute, touching on you, shit like that. She did some like movements, running back. She did some movements with that shit. Like, you feel me? She put feeling behind it. I'm basing it off of what she just said. If a nigga walk over in front of you, it's disrespectful to you. That nigga's disrespecting you. If a bitch come and do that, she's disrespecting you as a female. So on the principle of disrespect, now we don't walk away and let it be. We walk away and let it be. If the bitch like, nah, I ain't feeling you, nigga, I'm gonna say something to the nigga. What you type of shit is you on, big dog? That's what you on? I'm gonna let a nigga know because it's grounds of you being a man or you being a woman. And nigga, that person coming to disrespect you, not the female or the nigga go along with it, you back the fuck up off that. Cool, I just dodged the bullet with that shit. You feel me?
What's going along with it?
As far as, you know what I'm saying, like playing towards like, okay.
Nah, what's going I don't want no half answer. What is going along with it?
She going along with it.
The dude says, "Ooh, you sexy too."
Right, and she goes along with it.
What's going along with it?
As far as pulling her attention away from the main dude she was just talking to. So therefore, this random dude come up to you and say, "Okay, you sexy and everything like that." Oh, what happened to our conversation? She gone with the other dude now. That's disrespect.
That's a bite. It's a disrespect. Now,
how is she going with that?
You guys are talking. You guys are talking about.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy. No, I really don't get it.
Okay.
Right now,
I'm not listening to anything.
If you met somebody and you've been dating them for at least.
Who said dating? No. No. She said she just met this dude and they was talking. He was saying what's up to her and said to her she looked good. And before she could rebuttal back, this other bitch jumps in and says, well, you look good too.
Okay, I'll give
so
you
now
that when
what?
it comes to the disrespect, because at the time you guys were talking and trying to get to know each other. So I give you that for the disrespect.
And
but
the female said, now mind you, this is the extra part to go with it. I'm not approaching the nigga if she goes along with it. I'm not saying nothing if she go along with it. Now if she pushed the nigga off, now I'm seeing based on the first initiation with each other and that second move, she really feeling me. I got to stand up as a man, and now I'm gonna address my disrespect of this nigga right in front of him. Boom, that's it. But going along with it, if you didn't know, you get it now.
No.
Oh, well, going along with it, he come and holler at her while she's talking to me, and she go with him, and they start talking, and they, now her attention stops with me and it goes to him. She's going along with him. When he approached her, I said, "Oh, you fine?" Or when a girl approached the dude and he went along with oh, what's your name? Woo-woo. He went along with it. So now you let it go. Boom, both of y'all. Fuck y'all both. I ain't mad. Ain't no hard feelings. Ain't nothing, because I don't even know this broad for nothing. But if she pushes the nigga off, like, get up off me, like, nah, nigga, that's like, come on, bud, what you on? Then I gotta say something. I'm gonna say, I don't have to, but at that point now I have all rights to say something to me. Like, yeah, bro, what type of shit is you on, bro? That's disrespectful as fuck.
Yeah.
Well, you don't believe in it. You were on the other side of it. You're on the other side of the fence with all this whole girl code shit.
I'm not on the.
You are. Listen to what you're saying. I don't know all that shit.
I'm just saying I don't know, because I know there's somebody out there. I know there's somebody out there that needs somebody on their side. They need somebody on their side.
That's a dangerous way to live, too. People be emotional, and like I said in the first place.
But I mean, what I'm saying is,
they don't express their feelings.
Exactly, but that's what I'm saying. You gotta put them boundaries ahead of time. You can't just be fucking around and just be like, "I'm mad because this happened." Hold on, bro. I ain't never heard that you didn't like milk.
Right.
How am I supposed to know that you can't have milk with your cereal?
Right.
How am I supposed to know that you can't have peanuts? You never told me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
how I know you like it.
That's
You
real.
never
That's
told
sense,
me.
but
Tell
not
me
like that's too much and going in a group. That I don't know. See, we raised a certain way where you just supposed to know better with shit. Now, if we're in a group setting and you're not really my friend, that doing that what she said, that's disrespectful. That's foul. But if I go out and we out here getting numbers and talking to niggas, and I bust that one and I bust that one and I bust that one, and then she come by and bust number two, and I'm on number 5, or even if I only got 2 and 1, you can't be, that ain't nothing to trip off of. That is what we out here having ball. Now, if you get the same number and then, okay, we out here having a ball. And you know how niggas be in the club,
but so as soon as somebody get one up, then it's a problem?
Have you ever seen them in the club where the female get a nigga her number and then the nigga get another number for somebody she ain't even with, and then she like, she get an attitude about it and shit, like, bitch, get out of here, kill yourself. We out here having fun. Like,
that's what I'm trying to say.
I'm saying, if y'all
I don't understand
and you
it.
know this person before y'all go out, I just feel like it's supposed to be automatic.
Well, I mean, I get, but we just said that.
I'm not on nothing. Even if we friends, like you said, you posted. We don't even never have to have a conversation about it. Is what I'm saying. You're supposed to be raised that way. That you don't even need to have a conversation. That's my homegirl. Anything she fuck with, I never put my hands on. I never even looked at the nigga like that. And
like what?
Like anything. Like one to
like what's anything?
Fuck with him.
Fuck with him like what?
None of that shit. My homegirl bust that thing. My homegirl is on that. That's her. There ain't nothing. Even if they don't fuck, that's her. My nigga. If he go out and we all move, and even if he don't never fuck the female, but he was talking to her, they was talking on the phone, texting, whatever. I'm not on that. There's too many people in this world to even have to worry about that. And even in your small place or where you are, it's still.
I don't know. Y'all all still talking about just sex and shit like that.
No,
like being intimate.
That's the girl code, guy code.
Yeah, but again, you still just being talking about intimate shit. Like, because in my situation, it wasn't no intimate ass shit. So that's why I'm still kind of confused about the girl code.
What are you talking about right now? You talking about,
that's what I'm saying. The one that you brought up was about some sex shit. That was definitely on. That was along the conversation that you guys were talking about. But I was not feeling no way about it.
Okay, so wait.
These situations have nothing to do with sex whatsoever. Yet they brought up girl code, guy code as being a thing, and it's like,
that's the people who don't talk and be like, those people. they should do exactly what you said. Those people are supposed to have a conversation. Because, nigga, you, with that, I know it's with the one that I'm talking about, the main one, main dog, that one is weird, but it's not wrong. She should have said that we wobble, wobble, teeter, totter, yab, yab, yab. And then now it's no, you don't do nothing with that. You don't, not nothing at all with that. But if a motherfucker be like, man, I had a sip of that soda, you should have a sip too. Bitch, get the fuck up out of here with that bullshit. That's what I'm saying. Bitch, don't even play like that. That move is the same one as the homie with the back girl. Oh man, I ain't even fucking with her like that. Man, I just get some cheese, get a little head, something every once in a while. Whoop. And then the homie he fuck with, but he never even seen you with the girl. He meet the girl on some whole other shit, and then they really together now. And the nigga over there heartbroken, he's sick, he's about to feel like he about to die. Nigga, you didn't give a fuck about that bitch before, bro. What type of shit is you on now? That's weird. In your situation, that's the same weird.
Yeah, factual. I think it's low key, like, you know, just getting pumped up, you know, charged up on some other shit, you know, because I be getting charged up on other shit and then it transpires into other shit, you know. So I get it. I understand, you know, that sometimes, you know, it's like a domino effect. You know, one thing make you a little bit upset, and then the next thing, you just keep going. And then you just be angry all fucking day. You just cussing everybody out and just, oh, somebody said what? And you're not reading everything all the way through or like understanding from the person who it is that's sending you the messages or that's calling you and talking to you on the phone or whatever it is. Mm-hmm. And you just like, you hearing what you want to hear based upon how you feel and all the shit. So you just like, oh, hell no. Like this bitch trying to play me. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And I'm like, wait, time out. No, not at all. Pump your brakes. Calm down. You know? And honey, it don't even just be in this kind of stuff. You know, it even be in stuff like travel. Let's not even talk about it. My next vlog will be either in Vegas or Miami. And honey, I need an ID to get on the plane. No, because I should have got I should have gotten the fucking the driver's license again. Mm-hmm. Instead, you missed it. But instead, I got the ID because I'm thinking, oh, I already have a driver's license. I just gotta find it. Just gotta find it. I wish it had an Apple tag on it.
You know what? You should definitely do that.
Can someone create that?
Why won't you do the same?
Because I don't want to sit here and start coding again.
You got the fabric from down the street.
Fabric? What are you talking about?
You got the fabric from down the street. You can make it with some leather, like a leather little wallet case.
Oh, you missed what I was talking about now. Yeah. That might be feasible. I said an actual ID with the Apple tag in it. Like, so when you lose your fucking ID, you can like link in and find that bitch. You know, because, you know, I would have really appreciated if people find IDs, if they would just mail it back to the address that's on the fucking shit.
It should be a law that you have.
Right.
If you find it.
And the passports. Because it's an address on the passport, right? I don't know. I ain't got one. Because they came because someone stole it. Freaking Oakland mail. Y'all better stop stealing. I know it's tax season.
It's tax season. Why are they robbing?
Because they're getting the check.
Oh, they ran through the money already.
No, they still in the mail for the checks. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about something totally different. Okay. Never mind. Totally never mind. The story that you just brought up, with your shit being stolen, would make it be the fucking post person is what I was saying. Right?
No. You talking about my package today?
Yeah.
I'm not talking about my package today. I said my passport. My passport was stolen because the mailman was robbed. You said, why would they rob the... Thank you. And I said, for the checks. I'm like, why would I get a check? Yes, they've been stealing packages. That's not nothing new. It's nothing new. What? Get it. Come have some. Corry got some earlier. He was like, it's Corry. I was like,
If you ready for that front seat.
Yeah.
Last time, you like,
yeah, you ready for the front seat?
It's like, I can do this shit.
Okay. Corry gonna be up here next. All right, let's get back to it because we've been out here. This is gonna probably be the longest one. We actually been reacting and talking shit.
We really not friends.
They in rotation.
If we linking up at the lake, and I'm not really your friend,
Perfect sense.
and the dude talking to you,
Rotation.
and
Whoever
nigga,
make
if
the
I think you
decision.
cute too, then shit. Not to say it was me, but that's what the girl did. She said, "Hey, well, I think you're cute too."
It's in rotation.
But if that's like
No, I didn't say
It
I
depends
wasn't
on the
tripping
dude.
because
It
they
depends on
did
the
their
woman.
thing, but
If
it was
she
just
say-
the
if she say,
principle.
she say,
no, it was
she
the
say, like,
principle. I give it
I did
it
your
is the
friend.
principle. But
Oh,
I'm trying
I'm
to
big
gotta
on
let them
fucking
make the choice,
principle.
'cause as guys,
Fucking
we
girl
don't
code. Principle.
as guys, you don't choose.
we choose, but the woman also has the last.
Because it be for sure about to fuck
Yeah.
you.
For sure.
I'll beat your ass. Fuck. Fight
Now it's
over
funny,
me.
like,
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I heard Justin say something.
look, Justin, we're gonna bring you on stage next.
I don't
Look,
know about
Yeah, he probably got some scenario.
I always look at it when it comes to girl code, guy code, it's like whoever the guy wants. Like you said, he could be hollering at you, but then if something else comes along and he's like, well, damn.
That's
You know what I mean?
rotation.
Now it's different if I'm, talking to the guy or whatever, and then the girl chimes in. That's different. But hey, guys like what they like. You know what I mean?
Well, as women.
Guys like everything.
And women like what they like.
I love
Look.
baby. They don't have no.
But wait, time out. Because now my question is this. Okay, perfect example. I don't really have a real example. It's going to made up fictitious example, but it's an example that people can relate to. Okay, because when you're grown, now I'm gonna make it all ages. When you hang out in places where other people hang out with your same age, male and female, you hang out at those places with your friends or not with your friends. Especially when you're not with your friends. And then you don't hang out there no more. And then someone else goes there who so happens to be your friend goes there. And then whatever person who you was talking to so happens to talk to them. But they don't know that y'all friends. Now, of course, because y'all friends, y'all find out. So, what's the code there? Who's supposed to stop talking to who? And why? And where? And where?
Okay, so both parties are friends of the individual.
No, the other girl that's talking to dude. Well, then yes. What you said, yes.
Right. I'm just saying, the male and the female are friends of the individual, right?
Well, at this point, yes.
Okay, so
Mhm.
therefore
They both all talking to one another.
They both all talking to one another. So okay.
But the two girls are the real friends.
So the girls are the real friends.
Right.
The dude
And,
just
and they're
fucking-
both talking to the dude
In which they met at the same spot.
at separate times
at separate times.
where neither one of them was there together. Y'all following along? I'm trying to create this because when I was sitting there, I had all these thoughts and I was like, but what if? But what if? But what if? But what if?
I feel that the second friend shouldn't talk to the guy because friend number one had been to that place multiple times already before. But that first friend don't go there anymore, but the second friend still does, and the dude goes there too. So therefore, I think
Nobody should stop talking.
Nobody should stop. Everybody should keep talking.
But if the dude is talking to both,
And it shouldn't be no problem, or it should be a problem.
it should be a problem.
Should be no problem. It should be no problem. Everybody should be able to talk.
Everybody, well, the second girl is talking to the guy.
Because we only talking, or because
That depends.
I'm gonna say the.
Is it because we're only talking, or is it because we both met separate times without knowing?
Separate times without knowing.
I'm asking.
I'm saying that when we want to see what I'm saying.
Express, please.
One, you met in a place where you meet. Right? You met in a place where you meet. The one friend starts talking to the person that they met from that place. So now, I'm not saying it's the reason why they're not going there, but now they're no longer going to that place where you go to meet people. The guy goes to the place where you meet people and meets the girl's friend, who's at the place where you meet people. That nigga's still going to meet people. So you meeting him does not fucking matter. Clearly, right? He's at the place where he met you under the same fucking circumstances. Let that be, bitch. Go ahead on, bitch. I might feel some type of way because I did whatever, we done talked or whatever, but he went back to the place where we meet people, and I didn't keep going back to that place where we meet people, even if that's not the reason why I stopped going to that place. He went back out to the world. He's for the world. She's went to the world where you meet people in the world, just like you met this nigga from the world at the world. Null and void. Everybody chill out. You can have your feelings or whatever, but you keep that to yourself, and that should be no issue between you and the girl.
Okay.
Only because of those circumstances. I don't put no other technicalities on. That's what you said before. That's an add. But
which part did I add on?
Whatever. What Corry said.
Yeah, he added on that the girl wasn't going there no more. I was like, who said that?
I'm just saying, even if she stopped going there for whatever reason, even if it wasn't because of him.
What if she still was going there?
If she was still going there, then
you really can't, right?
Because you would have met the friend, you'd have seen the homegirl there too. She'd have seen you, and that thing does not happen.
Been a party there,
right? And even if it does happen,
no, it already had happened.
But I'm saying under circumstances that you kept going, like, and then you're gonna see the homegirl there, and even if you don't get there, even if y'all don't get there together, she ends up talking to the guy, right?
Right.
You gotta still let it be. It's whatever. You're at the place where you go to meet people. No one said we're no longer doing that, and because she met him on some totally separate thing. She met him under the same guys as you, bitch. High five, bitch. We be into the same shit. How about that? Let's kill this nigga and take each other out to lunch and figure out how to hide the body. How about that?
Do not do that.
That's a joke. TK Kirkman, my dog. But I'm saying that's all that situation is a perfect null and void. Nobody should have an attitude. Girls definitely, nobody should, but the girls should definitely not have an attitude with each other. Now, number one, you have right to have an attitude with dude if that's what you want to do. And number two, she shouldn't really trip with nobody because she just met the nigga. But even if she did talk, it's not her business that he fucked with the girl, with the homegirl, and it's not her business that he fucked with the homegirl on both ways. For the friends, y'all friends with each other, bitch. We just happen to fuck the same nigga. It is what it is.
Oh,
you know what I mean? But then you want to start getting technical with certain shit. It start changing shit around. But if you just leave it from that shit alone, yeah. But like, bitch, did you hear me talking about this nigga to you, bitch? You heard me talking about Kareem to you the whole time, bitch. You haven't met a Kareem, bitch. I told you I met a Kareem at the club, bitch. Hit me with that good dome.
And I told you what club.
What club, bitch? Was you going fishing? Bitch went to the club. Bitch, got to fight. Fuck you on, bitch.
Classic.
You gotta fight. But if that didn't happen, then no. Homegirls should be homegirls. You know, and nobody has to stop talking to him. He should stop talking to the other girl on the respect. But you know what I mean? You said they just talking. When we say just talking nowadays, we don't know what happened with them just talking. Even if they fuck, you gotta let that go. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, because we just talking.
Because we just not even just talking. She didn't go there trying to meet your nigga. Like,
I'm not. It's not my nigga.
It's not your nigga.
It's not my nigga. You're not my girl. Right. All of that.
But, you know, if you told the bitch about Green, though, bitch is on the phone. We gotta go. We gotta go. We outside right now. Are we outside? Big boom, boom, boom. Fuck your house. Fuck your couch.
either.
No
boundaries, no
Shy,
preference.
so
Check this.
Like, wait a minute. Now,
And you know what?
No, they don't.
like anything.
Exactly.
As long as,
it opens.
Yes.
That's wrong.
I was just about to say,
That's not true.
guys, you ain't got no preference as long as a woman is willing to.
That's what y'all think of me. That's just not true.
You know why?
guy. It depends on
You know why? You know why? Because it in a way it's harder for a man to get a woman because a man has to wine and dine a woman, right? Right. And in some cases, a woman's like, I need to get my nails done, my hair done. I want to be fed. I want to be driven here, there. Whereas if we're trying to get at a guy, we could just be like, bam, nigga, take it. You know what I mean? You'd be like, all right, cool. You know what I mean?
But that's just a dude that's a dude that
I'm sorry.
That's a dude.
And I'm not saying guys are dogs. I'm not saying that. But it's
what?
So here goes the concept. We ain't got to get hella deep into it. Do it on your show. You being a woman who likes everything you said, you know, wine and dine. Usually that's like something that's pretty boys do. Could you deal with a man that was like you? Who would tell like high class, high maintenance, expect certain shit. You don't have to pay for this. You don't have to do that. You know, could women, how women feel about a man that holds himself to the same standard that get bad bitch, get out there, get bitches.
Did you hear what you said first?
Flued out.
Did you hear what you said first?
What?
He's a bad bitch.
So it's a problem that he's a bad bitch?
No, he's a bad bitch, and he's not gonna be with the bad bitch. He's gonna be with a nigga.
No, I'm talking about when I say bad bitch, I'm not talking about that concept. I'm talking about nigga's a bad bitch in the sense he get hoes. He knows he get hoes.
Well, then that's exactly what he do. Then he get hoes.
But I'm just saying, just how could you deal with a nigga that is holding himself to the same?
If he get hoes, then he's getting the hoes to afford what I want. I'm not.
No technicalities.
I'm telling you, I'm not.
A dude that's just.
I'm
like
not.
Holding.
I'm not. I'm not.
But you keep the standard and think that you should be treated as such.
I know that I should be treated as such.
But then I'm not saying nothing wrong with that. I'm just trying to break it down.
I don't know. It just sounds like he's a simp.
That's not a simp.
That is a simp.
If he got
that
motherfuckers taking care of him the way y'all females get took care of, there's a man out here doing that. He's a simp because it's a man out here doing the same shit that you do. So what does that make you if that man is a simp? If you're gonna be honest with it.
That makes me a woman.
Well, what made him a simp? He's a man who holds himself.
Because you want to be taken care of? You're a man. You're supposed to provide the care.
No, I'm saying we saying the same shit that the nigga can do for you. He wants to expect for you to be able to do for him.
And he can definitely expect, just like women can expect everything they expect and may or may not receive it. He can expect it all he wants to. When it comes to me,
well, I know for you, you said no, so we're not talking about you. And the concept was what I was saying. Bring it up in front of the group and see how anyone will react to it. Because you called a man a sim for wanting to live the way that you live, and that just was a little weird contradictory to me.
But it wasn't.
No.
If he was a man, if he was a man, he's gonna live.
Right.
If he was a man,
that's what I meant to say.
If he was a man, he's gonna do those things for himself regardless. He doesn't need a woman to provide for him in that manner. So, and if he needs a woman to provide for him in that manner, he is a simp.
No. We're not talking about that type of nigga. We're talking about the type of nigga who can do for himself the same way that you can do for himself.
I didn't say that he couldn't.
He's having the expectancy of his woman
to
do things for him the same way. That's a simp.
Yes, because why are you expecting that? You shouldn't expect it.
If we both millionaires, bitch, I want presents too. You should be sending me shit while I'm sitting.
And why are you not receiving that?
How about it makes me a simp?
Why are you not receiving that?
Because you.
What about me makes it not expect? What's wrong with me expecting that if I can afford to give it?
If you expecting that out loud, you're a simp.
You're broadcasting.
If you expecting that shit out loud, you are a simp. I'm sorry. If you got it in your head and you're not saying it out loud and you just living life and being a P, then do that shit. But if you out here talking about some where my shit at? Oh man, it's my birthday and I bought you 30 boxes of Gucci and where's my Gucci at? Like that one post where the nigga was like where she bought him a whole Nike fit and he was like, I went on your birthday and I got you da 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 da. Like nigga, what the fuck you mean? At least she got you something. And it was a whole outfit.
You living in a different world.
I'm not living in a different world.
No. We living in a different world versus what I'm talking about. This is a real make-believe world. I'm saying in the sense where he can do for himself and he can also do for you. And he does for you. But when you expect you to get your nails and stuff done, he expect the Jordans, the real Jordans, every time they hit out the thing. And that expectancy is wrong when y'all both can do for each other. And you still get provided for like a woman and shit. But why can't a man who does for you and afford to do for you not expectancy? Like, what could you date him? It's like that. You said no, and I get it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I was going to talk to your group or people to the world, like, because I got real action. I feel like they got a little bit of my this is the world.
Comment below your response to that topic. What you got to say?
Well, that's pretty much reality. That's pretty much just at the end of the day, like I was saying before, we're supposed to be the alphas. We're supposed to be the masculine. We're supposed to be the providers, the strength. So therefore, why am I going to open up my mouth and be like,
well,
hello?
You
it's like we're supposed to be providers. Like you said, we can do for ourselves. But what's the point of us opening up our mouths and being like, okay, what you gonna do for me? I done did all this, and that, but what you gonna do for me? At the end of the day, I'm a real man of gonna be like, okay, I got a woman in my life. That's all I need. That's all I need. That's all I know. Instead of me opening up my mouth and be like, where's my gift? Where's my plate of food? Where is my new J's?
So plate of food, I was just about to say something like that. Was it wrong for grandpa to expect grandma to make sure you got to deal with your home?
I mean, at the end of the day,
make sure that the house is clean, because that's the new era of what these men is now. You see them, it's not that when you say you got these bad bitches out here, these niggas is on the level of bad bitches. Yeah, they could probably do it for themselves, but they live in the same lifestyle as women now. The hypothetical one that I was talking about was like a man who provides and does all that, like grandpa used to do. But he expected the house to be clean and all this other shit. Like these women today are providing none of that shit, and they still expect you to take care of them. And you're right, in that sense, you're still supposed to live and say nothing. Be quiet.
Yeah,
because you don't get nothing on your birthday for real. You don't get nothing on Christmas for real. You're still supposed to provide.
I don't know. You need to ask yourself why you're not getting nothing for your birthday and for Christmas.
Yeah.
That's what you got. No, yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because I don't know. That's weird. I'm sorry. You got to ask yourself what you're doing wrong to where, especially when it's Christmas, you know what Christmas is about. Yeah. Christmas is about what you've been doing all year round. And if you start up, maybe, I don't know, let's make it up. You start off with 24 gifts. That's 2 gifts per month, right? Mm-hmm. And then every week you're doing something wrong.
Yeah.
So.
And you get more presents? Are you doing something right?
No. What if it's
But my point is, since that's where you want to go.
No,
No, if you do something good, you get to keep the points. You get to keep the presents. You know what? That's what I'm trying to say is like, if anybody knows about Christmas, that's what I said. It's about being good all year. So, I don't know, in any relationship, if you're not doing something right, you may or may not get the diamond tennis bracelet. You might get just the sock. I don't know. Again, I am a part of that 1.5 to 5% of people. It's a very small. It may not even be that much. It may not even be the whole point. Okay, might be a 0.0000, not even a point. I mean 0.0. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just it might be very, very minuscule. Like, anyway, the point of the matter with all of this, at least what I'm trying to say, I don't know what you're trying to say, what you're trying to say, is that we just need to have boundaries with people and things and places.
So Mike said that's a great PSA in the middle of the shit. You know, you write that shit at the end, right in the middle. You know, we want to
just have boundaries. Like, really talk them out. Like, don't be afraid to like sit down with your friends and be like, girl, you know, the other day, you know, like, I realized I don't really like it when you snore at night or whatever the fuck it is. You know, just yeah, like when we was at that Jamaican concert, you know, girl, it was getting hot and girl, I want you next time we go, we gotta take a shower before we go. You know, like, be honest with your friends and set them boundaries. Like, you know, just set the boundaries with people beforehand so that way there's no cross contamination of any strange stuff happening. And then really know your friends, or if they're your friends. That's the bigger thing. Because everybody you meet ain't your friend. Everybody who knows your name and know where you live is not your friend. Everybody who know your number and text you is not your friend. You know, the people who email you and send you DMs in your box is not your friend. Just because they liking your pictures is not your friends. They're not your friends. Okay. You probably have a very minuscule point of friends, like how I'm the very small point of people in the world. You know, like, be very conscious of the people that you hang around, and if they're not really your friends or you don't really hang around them as often, just set boundaries with them. Like, you know, like, I really don't like it when you guys have too many drinks. Maybe you shouldn't go out with them so often. I don't know. But anyway, let's get back to it because we still got more to go. And I hope you guys are enjoying the reaction video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Diamond So Sexy, and this is
Hey, what's up, Score?
And that's just in case y'all forgot.
It's natural. Like, you guys, the most unattractive woman could be walking here right now, but if she's showing some sexuality, dancing on you sexually,
that's a dude that ain't seen that before. You feel me? That ain't used to it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. But at the end of the day, if she's still sexy, her face ain't that attractive, whatever, and she's popping it, whatever, you can't tell me you ain't gonna try to hit that if she allows you.
Nah, it depends.
Careful.
Okay,
I have a hard time believing
beauty
that.
is in the eye of the beholder. So I feel like we as women find certain things unattractive and ugly, and a lot of y'all find something beautiful in it. So when we say ugly, don't think of a real ugly girl. Just think of somebody who is not as attractive as
not your
another
type or
beautiful woman that you see.
Right, exactly.
So not necessarily
no
like
woman
a
is ugly at all.
like
Nobody's ugly.
Yeah.
I've seen some ugly
I
people.
think
I ain't gonna lie.
I say
Can't say it out.
oh.
Hey, no, let me tell you guys one funny thing.
God
No,
forgive me.
wait, Sabrina, remember we were walking downtown to Oakland a long time ago? I ain't gonna mention the girl's name, I don't know, whatever. But it was me, Sabrina, and this other girl. We were walking, and these Oakland dudes pulled up. And they said to her, not me and her, they said to her friend, the guy went out of his way, he rolled out his window. He was like, hey, you look like a man.
Oh my God. I did not see that coming.
Oh my God.
And we glanced over at each other like,
yeah, me and you, we were like, and homegirl was about to flip out, and me, you just kept walking like, and I'm like, damn, they really just told a female.
They do that.
And they don't mean it
there's
in a
some people
good.
who's just not, I don't know what they did in the past life, but they came back this life like, fuck that.
Yeah, like why? I could never like go up to a man.
I'm sorry. It has
and be-
something to do with your past life. Whatever you did
Right.
in your past life, you either come back as a roach or rat or ugly. I'm sorry. Like, so that's why I was like, try to do people good. You try to do good in this life, because next lifetime you can come back as a roach, a rat,
Yep.
or just ugly.
Or just ugly.
Sorry.
That's a tip for you.
And for me, that was just so wrong to hear that in my ears because I've never heard a guy just outright tell a woman how she looks, except for fine, bad, cute. But he was like, "Hey, you look like a man."
I was mad that day.
For me, it's more about the energy. You feel me? It's the certain energy.
That's that man stuff, the energy. She ugly, but she got good energy.
Manergy.
She'll take care of me, huh?
Nah.
She busted open.
You know what?
And she know how to cook.
That does make a difference.
Hey, you guys, so we running out of time. Well, it look like we've been running out of time. You know, black folks, we don't come on time, but we run over time. So, before we go, sorry to close this conversation, but I just want to give you guys individual spot right now where you can talk about yourself. Sherrie, before we close out, please tell everyone again what you're about, what your background is, what your mission, what your passion is.
And where they can find you.
And where they can find you.
Okay, y'all can find
Besides
me
on
Instagram.
OnlyFans.com. What's the other one you got?
They wouldn't take me in 2020. They wouldn't take my ID. No, I'm just playing.
Sherrie, so pretty.
A community activist for about 15, 16 plus years. My passion is my people thriving in life. Work with, I said earlier, Oscar Grant, so many organizations and committees. Oscar Grant Committee, he was killed by BART police 2009, January 1st, New Year's. And so they had organizations come together for that, and they meet every January 1st. They were doing meetings before, but anyway, that one, Black Panther commemorator, Moms for Housing, All of Us Are None. Shout out to my homegirl, Jump Squad 510, where she do fitness, targeting the Black community, also with Double Dutch. She bringing Double Dutch back. And whoever I forgot, and where we can find you? You can find me at Instagram, Africa.cherry, Facebook. My new page is SHERIE, Blackie MO. And then I also have a YouTube called The Pink Black Historian as well. And I think that's it.
The Pink Black Historian.
Jireh?
You can find me on Instagram. Well, before I do that, I'm from Chicago. My name is Jireh Bey. I'm from Chicago. I've been in the Bay off and on for like right now 20 years. I have a record label called Jireh. Distribution deal with Empire. I want to send a shout out to all the Moorish Americans and the Muslims that's celebrating Ramadan.
Yes.
I know you are by celebrating Ramadan. I know it can be kind of harsh for you. I know it be harsh for me. So at sometimes we can be hangry. You mean angry and hungry. So don't let it get to you. Stay focused as you can. And if you can't do the whole 30, do what you can. It don't start off like that. So I'm gonna go back to, you can find me on Hip Hop on the Pull Up. That's HIPHOPONDA on the Pull Up. That's my production where I do a live art show, a live fashion show, a b-boy contest, turfing, and a DJ competition. You can follow my artist iMac Fadachi, IMAC_FADACHI on this page. And that's it, man. I just want to say, and shout out to all the women for Women Month. We didn't get to elaborate on it. I want to say shout out to my mom, one of the strongest women I know. I'm also a Cub. She was a Panther, and she told me to also, we can't be perfect, but we can't strive to be excellent, because excellence is mistakes that have been corrected.
Okay.
Absolutely. Well, I'm Sabrina J. Been in this industry since I was born. I was born like this. We just started creating cameras, so I started getting on camera and acting like this. So I don't even know where to start, but you can follow me on TikTok as I am Sabrina J. You can find me on there acting a fool. Also, my Instagram, it gets deleted from time to time, but it's I am Sabrina J. What is it? The call X now? I am Sabrina J. And that is I am Sabrina, and then the letter J. Yeah, y'all can catch me. Google me. I've been in films. I make films now. And I have my own TV show that's going to be coming out soon, but I'll give the details soon. Okay. Yeah, so go ahead and follow me, and thanks for having me, Kel. And Diamond So Sexy, thank you for having me. I appreciate y'all. This is a beautiful platform, and I think I came on a beautiful day because I love women. Not like that, but
it's okay.
You know what I mean? I do. I love women.
We love you
too.
I
I'm really like big on women sticking together because, like, girl code. But I do come from a family where I come from a male family. I got nothing but nephews and brothers. Like, I don't come from a female family, but I know how to stick to the girl code, how to stick to the human code. Because, I'm a mom too. I got a son. If his girlfriend called, where he at? I'm like, where you at? Tell me what to tell her. Like, tell her to stay off my line. But so I can't do girl code with her. I got to do the mom code, or I got to do the sister code, or I got to do the brother code, or I got to do the daughter code, or I got to do the niece code or the auntie code, things like that. So it's different codes that I got. It's situational. Yeah, you know what I mean? But I'm loyal to people who are loyal back to me, because I may need you to be code. I need you to code for me. Right. You know what I mean? But yeah, you guys can follow me. I'm gonna reactivate my Instagram. It's gonna be I am Sabrina J. But in the meantime, just follow me on TikTok. Y'all find me acting a fool. Okay, y'all.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm Diamond So Sexy. You can find me at Diamond So Sexy. That's DIAMONDSOSEXXI. And this here is Kelda Music, and you can find her at Kelda, KELDA Music, MUZK. Wait. She's doing too much. Kelda, KELDA MUZIK. And this is a wrap. We done had a good time here tuning in with Sherrie, Africa Sherrie, Jireh Bey, and I am Sabrina J. Till next time, every Fridays at 9.
Yeah. Thank y'all.
Well. That was that. How did y'all feel? Like, I'm just saying, like that shit was kind of
I was
kind of cool.
Yeah. Y'all, it was funny moments for me, especially the highlighted ones. We was getting on Jireh. That was just, man, like how me and O feel. Okay, here at the house. Okay, I see how he's looking. You know what I'm saying? Tense up every time he's getting on his head. That was funny as hell. But that one points as far as importance, y'all. What he did touch on as far as males and females is it's really not the business. It's definitely disrespectful. But if she does come across your head with something of an object, and push that card back on that one. But no, fellas, never hit a woman. That's my take.
Yeah, walk away. What you feel about the show?
It was a good show. Very good, interesting topics. know, live is. But besides that, you know, everything on good points. I think the way we both things down was a little bit more philosophical. So it's not immediately for you. But it made sense, you know, little girl colored black colors. That's an interesting topic, especially this generation right now. But I mean, for her generation, it's really everybody's very different. So I respect people's thought process. Good episode.
Yeah, definitely. I enjoyed it as well. It was watching it was very amusing. The conversations was very good and in depth. Yeah, it was fun. Now just being there, it was even more fun. Being there was even more fun. But then, like, from like a standpoint of like rewatching it for the point that I'm watching it on, I would say that they needed to fix some of the edits. I mean, they could have edited some of the audio to like make it sound better, or like I don't know if they were like switching out the audio as we were like recording, because that's what it kind of sounded like. And then some of the video could have been not, I don't know, it could have been centered certain spaces opposed to being focused on certain people, or it could have been focused on certain people opposed to being centered. Yeah, I think that's what I've gathered. Overall, I think this is a very good episode. I can't wait till you guys tune in on RTV 78. If you don't have that station, if you are in Oakland, and I believe Alameda and Berkeley, you may get this station, Channel 78. If you don't get that station, you can go to RTV78.com. That's OUR78. Oh, sorry. OURTV78.com. And you can find the videos there. They'll be uploaded on Fridays at 9. Or you can even go and download the app in your app store. Isn't that amazing? Like, you don't even have to be here to watch our show. You can be somewhere else watching it. So when I'm not doing any more of these reactions, or if I'm not doing them as often, you can find them there. So you can download the app, the same name, RTV78, on your app store. Don't forget to check out Kelda Music's podcast on her YouTube channel at Kelda Music. That's KELDA MUZKI. Do it again. I did it again. Okay. Check out Kelda Music's YouTube channel at Kelda Music. That's KELDA MUZIK. Y'all know I got dyslexia, so I sometimes do stuff backwards. Don't judge me. But I'm here for it. And y'all here for it too. Okay. And as you heard all the people give out their Instagrams, you didn't catch it, go back a little bit and go ahead and go follow them, because they got more shows, more events, more things going on in their lives that you can tap into and have fun and meet them in real life and follow them on their journey. So until next time, I'm Diamond So Sexy, and that's
your boy Corry,
and that's and we're out of here. Bye.